Hi guys, welcome back to another movie review my channel. So how have you guys been doing today? Well, we've been very good. So welcome back to another movie review my channel. And today I'm here revealing Monsterville Cabinet of Souls from 2015. This movie is placed in Fedderson Township. It's all about a Halloween carnival that children, they go missing in a carnival. And when these new kids go there, some strange things start happening there. So without further ado, let's get into the plot of the movie. So like the movie starts when we see this young girl named Andrea Payton hang on Halloween, and then she smashes a pumpkin. Then Andrea turns into like a monster. And then she heads to the woods, and then she goes missing. Yeah. And now, a year after this happened, we meet all the main characters. There's Beth, Kellen, Luke, and Nicole. So that they're all getting ready for Halloween, and now they're having this Halloween dance. And then during the dance, Beth notices this cute guy looking at her, watching her at the dance. And then this ringmaster named Dr. Hysteria appears. He announces his Hall of Horrors with his assistant named Lilith. They get on their pass, these newspapers, these passengers. So they're gonna go to the carnival. Oh, and so now, meanwhile, Beth and her friends arrive home. And Kellen reminds Beth that they have that test for the school tomorrow. Now, while Beth is doing her homework, she sees the news of the same girl named Andrea Payton, who mysteriously went missing along the year before this happened. And now the next day at school, before Beth talks to Kellen, the same guy watched Beth at the school dance. At the dance appears. His name is Haunter. Haunter starts flirting with Beth. She plans to invite him to the Halloween carnival. It's a Halloween carnival, and he accepts. And so now Kellen heads to the Hall of Horrors where he meets Lilith. He meets Lilith, the same girl that's with Dr. Hysteria the other day. That was like with Dr. Hysteria. And so now, meanwhile, everyone heads to the carnival, to the Hall of Horrors, and they head into all of the Halloween mazes where they see all these monsters. So Beth gets lost and she gets missing. And she discovers that every monster in the carnival is real. She discovers that everything in the carnival is real. is real. And then Beth leaves the carnival, and then Hunter takes her home. The daughter Hysteria is watching her, and now when Beth arrives home, she tries to take the take the makeup on her hand off, but it isn't coming off. In the mirror, she sees Dr. Hysteria in the mirror reflection. And then he disappears. And the next day at school, Beth tries to tell Kellen what she saw. But of course, Kellen does not believe her. Kellen thinks that Beth is lying about the carnival. And that he thinks that the carnival is just about special effects. So Hunter arrives and he believes Beth about what's going on in the carnival. So meanwhile, everyone heads to the carnival again, except for Kellen, because Beth is hanging out with Hunter. While Kellen is hanging out back home, his friend Luke calls him, telling him to come over to the carnival, but of course he doesn't want to. So now Luke gets approached by Dr. Hysteria, who takes him into like this auditorium room. It's like this theater-like room where he shows them imaginations of what they do in their imagination life. He does it both for Luke and Nicole. For Luke, he sees them making jokes. And then for Nicole, she's like a queen where Kellen treats her as a servant. Then both of them get brainwashed. And now in the carnival, Beth is hanging out with Hunter, and then they head to this room where they discover this cabinet of souls. Beth goes inside and she finds so many of these people that were kidnapped by Dr. Hysteria. Dr. Hysteria. You know what? Oh. Hysteria, including Andrea Payton, the same girl that got missing at the beginning of the movie. Andrea Payton. Yes, that girl. Then when Beth heads back outside, she gets encountered by Dr. Hysteria, who confronts her for discovering the Cabinet of Souls. He says that it's not ready for viewing. Now Hunter takes Beth home. And she goes to Kellen's house to tell her what happened, but of course Kellen does not believe her. Kellen still thinks that she is lying. Now Beth insists that Lilith is also involved into it as well. Now later during the night, Beth is having a nightmare about Dr. Hysteria being in her room. And then she wakes up from her nightmare. And now at the carnival in the Cabinet of Souls, Dr. Hysteria is feeding on the children's lives that he had kidnapped, on the children's souls. Now in school, Nicole is acting very strange. Yeah, Luke and Nicole start acting strange. So Luke transforms into like a clown, and Nicole transforms into like a wicked witch. And she tries to tell the school about it, but of course they do not believe her. So they send her back home. Now when Lilith takes Kellen to the theater auditorium room, this is the first time when Kellen finally starts believing Beth about the carnival and that stuff. Yes, he finally starts believing her about the carnival. And so, Kelly transforms into a werewolf. Transforms into a werewolf. So later, when Hans arrives at Beth's house, she tries to tell him what she saw because he doesn't believe her. And then when they head back to the carnival, he takes her to the theatrical room. A room. Discovers that Hunter is also involved into this as well. Then it's revealed that Lilith and Hunter are Dr. Hysteria's children. Yes, both of them are Lilith and Hunter. Then when they try to make her to stay, she refuses, and so they chase her. They're able to catch her, and they put her into the Cabinet of Souls, where they put the monsters into her friends' lives and her friends' souls. So when they try to convince her again to join them to be part of their family, Beth of course refuses again, and she sprays holy water on them, which they explode. Her friends' souls get released, including Andrea Payton. So Beth and her friends, including Andrea Payton, head out of the Cabinet of Souls, while Dr. Hysteria and his children get trapped back into a portal like a dimension. Then the Cabinet of Souls closes, and then the carnival disappears. Then Andrea Payton thanks Beth and her friends for freeing her. She plans to go to her parents. Then Beth's friends leave. And now after they leave, Kellen finally kisses Beth. He finally talks to her feelings about her. And that's it. That's how the movie ends. So what do you think about this movie? I really like the movie Monsterville Cabinet of Souls. I thought this movie was such a really cool movie in that style. Really cool movie. And I thought the characters in the movie were so nice and awesome. I was going to mention, R. Stein wrote this too, yes. He wrote many things. He didn't just write Goosebumps. He wrote mostly Ghostly, Fear Street, Are Afraid of the Dark, mostly Ghostly. And Just Beyond. Yes, and Just Beyond. That's right. And Just Beyond. And I like the main villains in the movie, Dr. Hysteria, Lilith, and Hunter, like the antagonists in the film. I also like the songs in the movie. My favorite song is like Stay True, that's right. I also like the soundtrack in the movie. The soundtrack and it was really nice. I also like the special effects in the movie. I thought the special effects in the movie were so nice. I thought the visuals in it were so awesome. I thought the editing in it was so cool. I thought the CGI in the movie was so awesome. I also like the monsters in the movie. The monsters in it were so nice. I also like the carnival in the movie. The carnival in it was really awesome. The carnival in it was so awesome. I felt that the illusions that they used in the movie to like manipulate people, like the imaginations, that really was cool as well. I also like the structure in the movie. The structure in it was really awesome. I thought the pacing in it was so awesome. That's about the steamy, and it was so cool. So awesome. I thought the QSCX in the movie was so awesome. Yeah. The movie was so awesome. I thought the climax in the movie was so awesome. I only thought the ending of the movie was so cool. So that's my movie review of Monsterville, Kevin and Souls from 2015. 2015. So overall, I give this movie an A+, an A+. I thought this was a really good movie. Well, that's my movie review, Monsterville, Cabinet of Souls from 2015, Monsterville. So don't forget to like and comment and share and subscribe to my channel. So I'll be seeing you guys till next time, and goodbye everyone, see you soon.